Hello, welcome back, guys. So in today's journey, I'm going to explain you very much different function, and that is null. So first of all, you guys have to know what is null actually. Is it a value? Is it zero? Is it one space? In the sense white character, or what it is actually? Can we consider it as a value? Can we do some calculation? Can we add the value, this null value, to any other value, or what it is actually? I saw many students get confused on this null. Sometimes they think, okay, it is zero if it is a number column. Sometimes they think, okay, if it is character column, then it is a space. So what it is, let's try to understand today. What is null first, and then I'm going to explain you what are the types of null functions we have in single row function, and then I will explain you all these functions. But remember, this is just introduction class for null. So my goal here is to make you aware about all these functions related to null. And then in another journeys, I will explain you in very much detail about the syntax and what is used, in which case you are going to use, and all these things. So basically my goal here to create the journey for just introduction is make you aware about all these single row functions first. Either it is number or character or date or null. And once I will finish this introduction classes, and then I will start explaining you the syntax and when we have to use and in which situation we can use which single row function. And you can apply multiple single row function also on a single column at the same time. So all these things we'll do. And once you will know, like, hey, what are the single row functions we have, and after that, if I'm going to explain you later that the syntax and the use and all, then you will understand very much better, because you might be knowing that function already, right? So let's first try to understand what is null. So if I'm going to write a query here, so let's take from employees, and let's see what are the columns are coming. All of you must be knowing that by now, right? Employee ID, first name, salary, and all. So I'm going to focus more on the salary and commission column. There is a column called commission percentage. So basically it's a percentage value. If you will see 0.5 means 50%. Got it? So many employees having null value of commission, but few of the employees having commission value, right? So if I want to calculate that, hey, what is the commission amount for any of the employee? And then I will also calculate how much total salary he is going to get. So I will just tweak the query little bit and try to get his total salary amount. Okay. And what is his commission amount? Got it? So I'm going to run this query. And let's see what is going to happen in this case. So salary is 24,000, commission is null, and then commission amount is null, of course. If commission percentage is null, so commission amount will be null, right? And total salary amount is also null. So suppose you did not get any commission this month, and finance department is just going to calculate that, hey, what will be your total salary for this month? And that will be salary plus commission, right? And when you went to your bank account on first, you see nothing transferred to your account, right? So in that case, you will be very surprised. Hey, why not I got my salary this month? The culprit was null. So let's try to understand what null is actually. So in aerospace and like space science, you know black hole, right? What is black hole actually? It's not visible, but it is there, right? Whatever object and all goes in the black hole, it vanishes. It's the same like null in the data. Null is unknown value. So we can categorize null as unknown, not available, like that. So if I will tell you that, you know what, I have unknown number of dollar in my pocket, okay? And then I'm going to put $100 more in my pocket. So how much total amount may be in my pocket then? Unknown value, unknown number of dollars plus 100. How much? Of course, unknown itself, right? So if I have $10 or $20 or $1,000, no one knows. So if any unknown value and I'm going to add something in that, it will be unknown, right? So null basically we tell it as it is not available. For an example, suppose for salary department itself, your commission has not came by that time when he is going to run your salary. So it's null. So null always represents unknown or not available. And when we are going to add or multiply or divide or subtract any other values into null, of course it will be null itself, right? So that's why null always creates the problem if you are not going to properly handle this null value. Here you can see I have multiplied salary into commission percentage to just get the commission amount, but it end up giving me null value for commission as well as total salary also. Because what happened, if commission is null, it's making this whole value as null. And when I'm adding salary plus null, it's making this total amount as null. So what may be the solution? See, here if you will see 0.5% commission percentage, so its commission going to be 50% of this 8,500, so that is 4,250. So total salary is this much. But for these guys having commission as null, he should get at least his own salary, right? Forget about the commission. He should not get just the null salary amount at end of month. So that's why we have many null functions to deal with this null value based on different situations, right? Our immediate need is just to substitute 0 when commission percentage is null. In that case, what will happen? This amount will become 0, right? And salary plus 0, at least people will get their salary. So let's see what are the null functions we have. and in which situation we use that. Those syntax, you will not able to get it in this journey, but you will get the idea that, okay, what are the null functions we have. So the null function, here I can just give you a quick example. Suppose if the commission is null, I want to substitute 0, so we use NVL function. So what is the syntax of NVL function? NVL, the column name, and if it is null, then what you want to substitute. So you can see here 0. So if the commission is going to be null, 0 will be substituted for that row. Let's move forward and see what are the functions we have here. So we have NVL function, call as, null if, and NVL2. What this NVL function does actually, I have shown you in quick way that NVL function takes 2 arguments, and if first argument is null, then it will substitute the second value. The limitation with NVL is it can take only 2 arguments. So our previous example, I can use NVL for the commission percentage, that when commission percentage is null, let's substitute 0. But sometime it may happen that you have multiple arguments and you want to check like, okay, argument 1 is null, then take argument 2. If argument 2 is null, then take argument 3, like that. In that case, NVL will not work. So if you have more than 2 arguments, then you just go with call as function. So what call as will do? It will give you first not null value out of all these arguments. Then there is null if function. So what null if does, it again takes 2 arguments, and if both arguments are same, it will give you null, otherwise it will give you the first argument. And then NVL2. So in NVL2 we use basically 3 arguments, and what happens, it just check that, okay, what is first argument? If the first argument is null, it will give you the second argument or second expression or second value, otherwise third. So we will see in very much detail about all these functions in subsequent journey, of course. My goal was here to just make you aware about all these null functions. And of course, we are going to work in very much detail on all these functions. If you guys liked the video and you understood these null functions, just summary level, you can subscribe and like our videos. Thank you so much.